7th. Trustee Miller.
Here.
All right. Trustee Jones. I see Trustee Jones logged in, but no answer. So at the time, Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Abraham.
Here.
Mayor Thompson.
Here.
Trustee Senior. I see Trustee Senior logged in, no answer. So absent. Trustee Tierney.
Here.
Trustee Horn. Trustee Horn. You're on mute, I think.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
We see that you're here, though. Thank you.
Yep.
So, Mayor, you do have a quorum.
Can't hear.
While Trustee Horn works on her audio, can we all stand or be seated for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to the flag
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we please have a moment of silence? Okay, thank you. Next is item 2, public comments. I'll read this disclaimer. While the meeting is open to the public and public comments are welcome, in light of concerns related to the spread of coronavirus disease, COVID-19, the meeting will be streaming live online, and the village strongly encourages residents and participants to submit written comments to the village clerk prior to the meeting. Persons will be allowed to make in-person comments if they so desire. However, individuals will be brought into the meeting room one at a time, and all federal, state, and local protocols currently in place to alleviate the spread of COVID-19, including social distancing requirements, will be observed. At this time, Mayor, I can report that no public comments have been received at the village clerk's email. Do you have anyone physically present in chambers?
No one is present in the chambers. Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Next, we'll have item 3, communications. All right, I'll start with the December 13th event, Operation Santa Claus Parade. On December 13th at 5 p.m. on the streets of Broadview, in conjunction with Black Men United, we will have a parade. Also with the Broadview Police Department and Fire Department. There is a specific route available. If you go onto our village website, www.broadview-il.gov. You don't want to miss this one. Next, December 16th, free COVID-19 testing. On Wednesday, December 16th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., right here in Village Chambers, 2350 South 25th Avenue, we'll have COVID-19 testing. There's no out-of-pocket expenses. The results will be emailed to you within 48 hours, and you must be 18 years or older. A photo ID is required for testing. If you want more information, please contact 708-681-3600. And we want to thank, for the collaboration, Bishop Reginald Staffel. I'm sorry, I couldn't read that. Again, COVID-19 testing, December 16th. Next, December 19th, Drive Up Christmas Toy Giveaway with Lindop School. On Saturday, December 19th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., over at Lindop School, located at 2400 18th Avenue, right here in Broadview, we'll have a community drive-up toy drive. Now, this is for Broadview residents, and this is only while supplies last. Again, in conjunction with Lindop School and Black Men United. That completes my report for, you know what? I do have one more. This one is for free flu shots. On Wednesday, 12/9, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., right here again at the Broadview Village Hall parking lot. We'll have free flu shots. They'll be available on a first-come, first-served basis for individuals 3 years of age and older. An ID is required for paperwork. Everyone must wear a mask, and please wear easy access clothing for vaccination. And that is in conjunction with Joel Osco. Thank you. Next is item 4, consideration to approve the following minutes. Disregard to none. First, we have the minutes from the November 16th, 2020 regular board meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been properly motioned by trustee Tierney, seconded by trustee Senior. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney,
No comment.
trustee Senior,
No comment.
trustee Abraham,
No questions.
trustee Miller,
No questions.
trustee Jones, trustee Horn. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Horn. Trustee Horn is absent. Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Okay. Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Tierney.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you. Next item, minutes from the May 18th, 2020 regular board meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
And properly motioned by trustee Tierney, seconded by trustee Senior. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
I'm sorry, I'm just now getting back access. What is the question or what's on the
It's
table?
not the question. We are approving the minutes from May 18th, 2020.
Okay, yes.
Comments are, we haven't did a roll call. You got any questions or comments?
Comment.
No,
Okay. All right. Thank you. Trustee Tierney?
Yes. No comment.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Horn.
nothing.
we're-
I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Tierney.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries to pass the minutes 5-0 for May 18th.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next is minutes from the May 21st, 2020 special board meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been properly motioned by trustee Miller, seconded by trustee Abraham. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
I have nothing, thanks.
Trustee Tierney?
No comment.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No comments.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Horn.
Yes.
Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Tierney.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And these minutes carry 5-0. Thank you. Next, we have item 5, consideration to approve expenditures. Grand total of all funds, $880,644,097.
Motion to approve. Second.
Yeah, so I heard trustee Abraham make the motion, trustee Senior make the second. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Abraham, Finance Chairwoman, will you please read the warrant list for the record?
Yes, Madam Mayor. The AP warrant list for December 2nd, 2020. First vendor up is Administrative Consulting Specialist LLC for $7,000. Al Warren Oil Company Incorporated, $12,917.17. AT&T, $8,359.95. B&F Construction Code Services, $8,612.50. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, $157,688.46. Broadview Fire Pension, $43,889.40. Broadview Police Pension, $29,813.88. Broadview Public Library, $75,412.99. Broadview Westchester Joint Water Agency, $219,978.44. Dearborn Life Insurance Company, $3,792.64. Delgado Law Group, LLC, $16,447.50. Echo Clean Maintenance Incorporated, $2,504. Edwin Hancock Engineering, $89,013.28. G&G Properties, LLC, $4,000. Geno's Heating and Plumbing Incorporated, $34,467.50. Groot Incorporated, $41,635.70. Lincoln National Life Insurance, $7,326.08. Mid-American Water, $11,205.67. Montana and Welch, LLC, $8,068.50. Paramedic Billing Services Incorporated, $2,591.65. Paramount Restoration Group Incorporated, $3,272.50. Pretty Properties Incorporated, $2,600. STP Transport, $7,750. Timothy J. Hicks, CPA, $4,000. Trigi Construction Incorporated, $34,048.12. Village of Romeoville Fire Academy, $3,335. West Cook County Solid Waste Agency, $11,151.22. Our total expenditures over 2,500 is $850,882.15. Our total expenditures is $880,644.97. Our percentage of total is 97%. The funds to be affected are general fund, $436,511.81. Garbage fund, $52,786.92. Our CDBG fund, $34,048.12. The Roosevelt Road TIP fund, $1,779.75. Our 17th Avenue TIP North, $5,850. Our Capital Projects Fund, $69,465.28. Our Water and Sewerage Fund, $280,203.09. The grand total is $880,644.97. That is the end of my report, Madam Mayor and trustees.
Thank you, Trustee Abraham. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
What is Pretty Properties?
Oh, well, Mr. Clerk, do you have the payables with you?
I'll grab them for you, Mayor.
Thank you. It's probably an escrow.
Okay. And then the other question,
Yeah, it look like it's an escrow account.
okay. And then the expense related to the Broadview Public Library, what was that?
That's the tax levy. We pay that every year, the tax levy to the library. So that's something that's been part of the history of the village for its entirety. Thank you. So that's the replacement taxes for the library.
Okay. All right. Other than that, I don't have any questions. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Trustee Tierney?
No comment, no questions.
Trustee Senior?
No questions.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions or comments.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Madam President, this carries 5-0 to pay the bills. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Next is item 6, village officer reports. No officer reports are presented at the time. Next is item 7, old business. We have none. Item 8, new business. A motion to authorize the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners to proceed with the promotion of Patrick McGivney to the rank of lieutenant for the fire department of the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois, to fill a lieutenant vacancy.
Motion to approve.
Motion to second.
Been properly motioned by Trustee Tierney, seconded by Trustee Senior. Madam President, open for discussion.
Thank you. Chief Kenny, would you like to tell us about this promotion?
Sure. Would you like me to speak about A, B, and C since they are in order?
We can.
Okay. So Mike Nakaza, who was a captain, has retired. Thus, it'll move somebody up to captain and fill the availability of lieutenant, which would be the next lieutenant on the list is Patrick McGivney. So he will be moving up, which then goes to the next one. Also will open up a firefighter vacancy. And we will move we will take our next person on the list for the fire vacancy. And then C, Tanner Atchison, who was here for a short time, is leaving to go to another department, and that moves the next person on the list up. So
Thank
those
you.
are my 3, A, B, and C that are there if you have any questions for me.
Okay, we're gonna approve them individually. So this one, the one that we're approving now is the promotion for Patrick McGavey. Trustee Jones, do you have any questions? Trustee Horn,
Nothing.
Trustee Tierney,
No questions or comments.
Trustee Senior,
No comments.
Trustee Abraham,
No questions.
Trustee Miller.
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
No comments or questions.
this is for a yea or nay vote to approve.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Thank you,
Yes.
Trustee Tierney. Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this carries 5-0 to approve. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is item B, a motion to authorize the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners to proceed with hiring a firefighter paramedic to fill the vacancy left by the retirement of Michael Nakaza for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois Fire Department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
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 And properly motioned by Trustee Senior, seconded by Trustee Miller. Madam President.
Thank you. So Chief Kenny went down the outline of the promotion. So we'll just go right into comments. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
No comments.
Trustee Tierney?
No comment or question.
Trustee Senior?
No comment or questions.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this carries 5-0 to approve. Thank you. This is item C. Motion to authorize the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners to proceed with hiring a firefighter paramedic to fill the vacancy left by the retirement of Tanner Atchison for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois Fire Department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been properly motioned by Trustee Tierney, seconded by Trustee Miller. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
No comments.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney?
No comment.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney. Trustee Tierney.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, I see him frozen.
Might be
Oh, go ahead. What was that?
Trustee Tierney, we're voting on item C.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and this too carries 5-0 to approve. Thank you. Next is item D, a resolution authorizing and approving an intergovernmental agreement with the Cook County Department of Public Health for the provision of environmental health inspectional services for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been properly motioned by Trustee Abraham. Was that Trustee Senior that seconded?
No, Verena Horn.
No, I was,
Sorry.
I
Motion by
motion
Trustee
to
Abraham,
approve it, but it's
seconded by
okay.
Trustee Horn. Thank you. Madam President?
Thank you. Mr. Commissioner Upshaw, would you like to tell us about this environmental health inspection services with the county?
Yes, this is the environmental agreement provision for health inspection services. It's an agreement between the Village of Broadview and Cook County to inspect facilities, i.e. restaurant and other businesses that require health inspection. It's and we do it annually from December 1st. This particular agreement is from December 1st, 2020 to November 2021.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
I have nothing.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney?
No question, no comment.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
And Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And this carries 5-0 to approve. Thank you.
Thank you, Board.
Next is item E, an ordinance for the levy of taxes for fiscal year 2020 for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to
Motion to
approve.
approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Abraham, seconded by Trustee Senior. Madam President?
Thank you. Last week, we had a finance committee meeting talking about the tax levy. So Director Hicks, would you like to tell us about the tax levies for fiscal year 2020?
Yes, so we, like the mayor mentioned, the tax levy is very flat to prior year. The only increase that is substantial is the increase to the fire and police pension contribution, and that is dictated by the actuary for the police and fire pension. They provide us with what's called a ARC, which is the annual required contribution, and that's the amount that we levy based on what the actuaries recommend that we levy for. So other than that, it's really there's nothing out of the ordinary or nothing additional than over prior year. I believe the addition from prior year is about $500,000, and that's all attributable 99% to the fire and police pension. We were very conservative in our tax levy estimate.
Thank you, Director Hicks. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
Nothing.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney?
No questions.
Trustee Senior?
No comment.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
Just for the record, can we have the amount of the levy that we're proposing? The flat. I know that we have it, and I'm just asking so that it's on record for the residents.
Okay, it is $7,001,450.
Thank you.
That's it, Trustee Miller?
That was it.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this carries 5-0. Thank you all. Next is item F, an ordinance amending the annual budget for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Abraham, seconded by Trustee Senior. Madam President, open for discussion.
Thank you. So in the beginning, when we initiated our fiscal budget year, we knew that we would be monitoring our budget every 90 days due to the pandemic. And we had a finance committee meeting last week as we talked about the changes that were made to the amendment of this annual budget. So Director Hicks, you want to take the lead and go through the amendment of the budget?
Yes, so let me get this. So for revenues, revenues came in much stronger than we had initially anticipated. So the original budget was about 15.5 million for total revenue, and we had increased unforeseen revenues that at the time that the budget was put together of about $1 million. So we're upping our revenue budget to $16.5 million. And so some of the categories we got, unfortunate but fortunate, we got about a little over $500,000 in funds for COVID activities. That'll be coming from the state and federal government. Fees from building permits related to the senior housing project, as well as some other miscellaneous items that add up to a little over $1 million, as well as what we were able to do. The departments watched their budget very closely throughout the year. In areas where they knew that they was not going to spend, they willingly gave those expenses back and to reduce the budget. Things related to travel or things related to conferences that we just knew that wasn't going to take place. So that was another $86,000. So we were able to increase the actual budget revenues and expenditures by $1.1 million, which brings, so we were budgeting revenues over expenses to be relatively flat of about $70,000. That amount comes to now $1.2 million before transfers. But previously, the previous budget that was approved had transfers of about $933,000. That would have taken us to, based on the transfers that we anticipated that we were going to have, we would have had a deficit of what we would have taken from fund balance of about $933,000. And now we will be contributing to fund balance of $200,000 based on these latest estimate of revenues and expenditures.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
Is a copy of the budget attached to the agenda and information that was sent out? Am I overlooking it?
I'm not sure if it is.
Because
It should have been.
Mr. Clerk, all the attachments, I mean, the stuff was submitted to the clerk's office, so I don't know what the clerk submitted to you guys, but I'm sure that all of the documents are there. Mr. Clerk, are the budget attached to?
oh, it is. I'm sorry, I did overlook it. So my
Okay.
apologies. I do see it. It's at the very end of the exhibits.
Okay,
Is Budget Officer Hood on the call?
no, he's not.
Okay,
Something came up for him today.
okay. No questions. Thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you. Trustee Tierney,
No questions.
Trustee Senior,
No questions.
Trustee Abraham?
I have no questions, Madam Mayor, but I do want to make a comment regarding Director Hicks and Budget Officer Tom Hood. They did a very nice presentation, Madam Mayor, as you know. A lot of documents were provided to us with the thorough backgrounds and over the few, they definitely did an extended lot of information. So it was a very well put together packet, very self-explanatory. And again, it covered everything. So very impressed with them and I want to thank them again for what they did.
Thank you, Trustee Abraham. Trustee Miller?
Over the previous years, how many times have we done a revision to a budget? And that's probably a generic question, so I don't expect a true action response to that. But last year, did we amend the budget in the middle? I know we wasn't in a pandemic, so it wouldn't have been a cost to, but like how often would that actually happen?
It's a rare occurrence. And based on my conversations with President Officer Hood, this is probably the first time in his tenure that we've actually amended the budget. Typically what you will see, and so there's two ways you can look at this, right? So one, we could have not amended the budget and really overperformed the budget and looked like rock stars, or look like that we because all of these things was items that was not foreseen when we were budgeting last year. We did not foresee that we would be in a pandemic and receive over $500,000 in grants from state and federal government. We did not foresee that the senior housing project would move along as fast as it did, and we would collect all of the fees associated with that for the building permit that we would, all the building permits associated with it, all in this fiscal year. So, so that was the call of to make sure from a transparency standpoint. So we know that we know that we got these significant items that are items that that were unforeseen. So and we felt like it was best for not only for the village, for the public as well, to see that we revised the budget to reflect these one-time revenues that's coming into the village for this fiscal year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney. Trustee Tierney.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Thank you, sir. Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And Madam President, that carries 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is item 9, application for the authority to expend funds totaling $26,952.22 for the fire department.
Motion approved.
Second.
Properly motioned by Trustee Tierney, seconded by Trustee Abraham. Madam President.
Thank you. Chief Kenny, you want to tell us about this equipment that you're asking for?
Yes, and hopefully you can hear me. I've got my mask on because I have my EMS coordinator with me. So if I misspeak, he's going to correct me.
Okay.
So we are required to upgrade our Zoll series monitor. Unfortunately, the FDA no longer approves the monitor that we have on the engine. So over the course of every couple years, we get a new monitor and we pass it down to the secondary ambulance and then down to the engine. Well, the one currently on the engine now is obsolete. The FDA does not approve it, nor are they giving us replacement parts or anything anymore. So batteries either. So now we will move the frontline ambulance over to the engine and replace the frontline ambulance with this. Now, you have to understand this past year has been some wear and tear in our equipment more than ever. So this is a much needed item. The secondary ambulance I had planned to replace in the next year's fiscal year, but I will be applying for 2 grants that are out there right now to see if we can get it replaced through there. And that is all I have.
Thank you. Trustee Jones? Trustee Horn?
I have no questions.
Thank you. Trustee Tierney?
No questions.
Trustee Senior?
No questions.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Thank you. This carries 5-0, Madam President.
Thank you.
Next is item
Thank
10, Village Clerk's comments. I have nothing at this time. Item
Excuse me. Madam, can I make a,
Village President, Mayor Katrina Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So good evening, everyone. I would just like to, I got a few comments for this evening. The clerk gave some community announcements that's coming up. So we hope that you all participate with us in the upcoming weeks as we celebrate the holidays and giving back to the families that's in the greatest need in the village of Broadview. But today is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. On this day, we remember the heroes who lost their lives during the Pearl Harbor attack in 1941 and the survivors who were forever shaped by the events on that day. So let's take a moment to just reflect on 1941. I know many of us wasn't around that time, but we want to honor them for Pearl Harbor for today. I also want to thank everyone that has reached out to me, either however you chose to reach out to me to check on my mother as she had her battle with COVID-19. Her symptoms were mild and they were controllable, and she's well and she's recovered very well. So thank you everyone that reached out to me in concerns of my mother. I appreciate that. I do want to say thank you to all of the department heads, us, our finance, our public works, fire, police, building and administrators. Every year when we decide to do the budget, we work together as a team. And this leadership team, they work together as it relates to how we look on how we can give and take to help out another department to cover some expenses in this. So while we went through this and we got into this pandemic, it was a lot of uncertainty in this budget. We didn't know what to expect due to the pandemic. And to be quite honest, we still don't know what the future is going to hold for us in the future. So we will continue to monitor our budget every 90 days as just a best practice for us in the department heads as we go on to the future. And it could take another 18 months. So it's still going to be really tight for us. I have to give kudos to the entire staff, because even during this pandemic, not one person took a pay raise or a pay increase, and that's from the leadership on down. No one got pay raises during this time. So I just want to commend the staff and the employees that work in the village of Broadview for standing strong with us during this uncertainty of times in the pandemic. This weekend, the police department hosted their police test, and I am quite impressed with the numbers that I received from Chief Uglin. So we had 28 people that took the police test for the entry-level test. We had 3 females, 6 African-Americans, 9 Hispanics, and 64% were non-white males that took the entry-level written exam. So I wish all of those that had taken the test the best of luck in their qualifications, and one day maybe becoming a member of our police department. But I do want to say that, when you look at the demographics and the diversity that we represent in Broadview, the numbers that I received today was very pleasing to me. It shows that we are very diverse community, and we welcome diversity within the village of Broadview. That's all that I have. I will call for a motion to adjourn, and have a good night.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
You're on mute, Clerk
We
McGriff.
can't hear you, Mr. Clerk.
I apologize. It's been properly motioned by trustee Horn and seconded by trustee Abraham to adjourn the meeting. I'll take a roll call, please. Trustee Horn,
Yes.
trustee Jones. Trustee Jones is absent. Trustee Tierney,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Miller.
Yes.
Thank you all. It is 5-0 to adjourn the meeting at 8:15 p.m. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
You too.
You
Good
too.
night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.